right, y'all. So this episode of Ricky's was given not that much, honestly, but we gonna give it what we got. So to start the episode off, first of all, let me say this, because I didn't review the previous episode. Thank y'all for taking that fight the fuck outside, because, girl, we did not have time to be banned from places in Dallas because y'all don't know how to act. So thank you for taking the shit outside, and anything being damaged was your personal intellectual property. Hallelujah. But we open this episode with Dior meeting up with George and Trey Howard. It was good to see y'all. It was really good to see y'all. And he was just telling y'all about the fight or whatever. Now, first things first, before I even get into this scene, Markel, you know I love you, but there was no way in hell this scene should have been 12 minutes long. Y'all were well past the 12-minute mark before y'all even got up off the table and was getting ready to leave. No, man, 12 minutes to talk about what exactly? Because half of that shit was rubbish. Dior said he walked out the same way he walked in. No, ma'am, you didn't. Because some people did not. That some people will be you. Because you got your ass dusted and crusted. And the reason why I say that is because for you to follow up and say, I got a beef with my friends because nobody stood up for me, nobody had my back, and nobody took accountability. Winners don't talk like that. Don't nobody win a fight and say, bitch, y'all didn't fucking help me. The only people who need help is the people who need help. And even with you saying that you felt like they didn't take ownership of what? You dropped the photo in the chat and they cackled. They all said they cackled. What ownership do you want them to take? The boy had a beef with you. Ain't nobody, I would have walked outside and would have been ready. For what? The fight is because you got your chunky ass in gear and walked towards the door and said, bitch, it's be my guest. You turned into the pots and pans on Beauty and the Beast. You said, be my guest. You called this upon yourself, so why do you want me to stop you? God, please. And you stopped when you had enough. He said, bop, bop, blue man, blop, bam, boom. And then you said, ooh, and you turned away, and you walked away. So you ended your own fight. You didn't need us. But I'm glad you had George there as a voice of reason. Trey was just at a kiki. But I'm glad you had George there as a voice of reason, and he gave you some really good advice. I don't remember exactly what he said, but what he said was spot on. Then we get to San Antonio, because this is where the trip is. Everybody went except for Mac and Quan. I don't know why Mac didn't go, but Quan obviously decided that a walk around his neighborhood was more important than going to San Antonio to hang with y'all bitches. So there he was, you know, counting his paces in the wind, bitch, while y'all was in San Antonio. Now, for y'all to be like, oh, bitch, girl, please, like, if this is an Airbnb and this is a vacation, where's the water? Where's the lake? Where's the river walk? Where's the Alamo? Where's the attractions? Y'all moved into the family magic house. I felt like I was watching Encanto, bitch. This was a neighborhood house. Like, this was town square, bitch. This was Family Matters. This was Cheaper by the Dozen, ho. This was step by step. Like, I don't understand. This was Full House. Y'all were literally next door to Abuela. Girl, like, that's exactly why Fanny say, baby, I gotta go down to the Walmart. My jack ain't gonna pick up nothing. Now, in this neighborhood, bitch, I ain't trying to fuck no grandpas and have no kids and others, bitch. I'm trying to get my goddamn cakes popped. So, I don't know. Because he was the one that brought the condom, and anybody know. If you bring the condom, you the one that want to use it. Bottoms don't be packing no condoms around. You ain't see Dior saying he had no condoms. He mentioned the douche. And then we got to the condom. Hallelujah. But yeah, these girls had to go to Walmart. If they want a ping or a ding on their goddamn jack, they gonna have to go where there's population. Cause this neighborhood here, you got kids on motor scooters and bikes and tricycles, honey. Like, this is, girl, go slow when you enter the neighborhood because we got a school zone because, you know, the kids, the elementary school. Like, it was real homey. It was real casa ole, bitch. It was real mi casa. Like, you know, but I mean, it was cute. I love the little blue color scheme or whatever. Y'all had us fucked up with them bunk beds, though. Glenn got his ass up there. How? I don't know. But bunk beds? I know we young, but damn. Girl, this is not like Mike. Like this, girl, we are adults here. Dior, you want to get some action going on because First you mention the douche. Then you mention the condom. Then when you giving Fanning the tour of the house, this is where all the action gonna go down. This girl, who? The cheetah girls are gonna be staying here, so who gonna be smashing who? And unless you put in on the trip, bitch, don't you dare think you finna bring Trey through that door. No, ma'am. I'm not finna listen to you get... I don't wanna hear no mac and cheese all night long, and I'm the one who paid for this goddamn trip. So, Dior, if nobody knew you was coming, 9 times out of 9, you didn't put no money down, so shh. Because you don't need no action going on. Cook and pay your way. Well, speaking of pay your way, let me just say, Dior, you don't owe me nothing, okay? You may owe the girls something, but you don't owe me nothing. Because when you took us down to that dance studio and tried to introduce that grandfathered ass 8 count to them girls, I hollered. Girl, you said a 1, 2, 3, 4, a 5, 6, bring it around. I said, girl, what? We are not the dancing dolls. Like, I don't understand. You giving flag tees. No shade to nobody who was a flag girl in high school, but you already know, okay? The flag girls wanted to be the majorettes. You know, like, you giving flag. Like, I just didn't make it, but I'm here. Like, it was so bad that Solo had to cut you off and say, bitch, no. And I know that hurt your feelings because I know you was in that room. Baby, I know you was in that room giving all you had. You spent all your night coming up with them 8 moves, and they didn't even want to hear the end of it, girl. You got half, I know this was not the end of the dance. You got halfway through that dance, and they said, bitch, no. Too much. Too mucho, girl. Let us just shake our cakes and have some fun. And speaking of having some fun, this was the perfect opportunity after you talked to George and Trey. This was the perfect opportunity to sit your girls down since it was just y'all and say, well, I felt like y'all didn't have my back. Did you do that? Hell motherfucking no. You said, oh, I'm going to turn over a new leaf and I don't want y'all to think. No, I want y'all to know that I feel slighted because y'all my girls and nobody stood up and y'all let me take the blame myself. You never gonna talk to them about that? I don't understand. Girl, but again, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt because, girl, you was a little flustered. You had in your mind that you was gonna 1, 2, 3, 4 the girls, and they just shut you all the way down, so you had to come up with something on the rip. All this, we got a plan B, girl, that was improv. Like, no. So I'll give you that. I will give you that. Quan, that neighborhood was not big enough for you to miss an entire weekend in San Antonio. So, girl, poof. And Mac, though I don't have a problem with you being on the show, I didn't miss you this episode. I noticed you weren't there, but your absence let me know that I don't really need you there. I mean, I hate to say it that way because I don't have a problem with you. This group just doesn't need you. I mean, for the storyline and for the plot, for the climax of the season and of the show, yes, absolutely. Because had it not been for this fight, girl, no. But, yeah, just, girl, let this be your first and last season, or try to build a dynamic with somebody, have an alliance with somebody other than Quan, because when Quan steps out and you step out, they can still go on with the show. Like, your absence needs to be felt if you want to be a part of this show. You get what I'm saying? But that's what this episode was given this week as the season finale. So, yeah, make sure we're all tuning in. This episode gave what it gave, so I gave it what I had. Make sure you are liking, commenting, subscribing, and that the notifications are on. Same place, same time.